You are now fucking listening to the Two Clouded Mind Show with Kris.
Took one step inside the house and I shit my pants.
And Ryan.
Dude, of course I bought boxers off Facebook.
With special guest appearances, unique games, and contests. Give us a goddamn call. 669-241-2420. Or stalk us like your girlfriends do on Facebook and Instagram at the Two Clouded Mind Show. Let's get fucking clouded. It's the Two Clouded Mind Show.
Thank God that wasn't recorded.
Welcome to the
Kris
show.
Just vomit into the microphone.
Pre-show burps. Got to get them out. Can't do it on the air.
That's coughing, isn't bad enough.
So welcome to the show, guys. How are we doing today? How are you, Ryan?
I'm fantastic. It's
fantastic.
Nice. It's a nice day outside. It's really not a nice day outside. It's a little chilly.
It's kind of gloomy. It's cold as fuck.
Yeah, especially to all you guys that work outside. Kudos to you. Just dress warm. Wear the sweatpants underneath the pants.
Thermals.
Yeah.
Thermal onesie with the butt separator so you can poop out of it.
I go Under Armour.
Do they have a butt flap, though? And have you ever used a butt flap?
Nah, that thing would just be
purpose?
That's dirty to me.
It is. I don't understand how people.
Yeah, I'd get shit all over it. Doesn't even help.
It slipped. Sorry.
If you do that during the interview, whoops, drop that bomb.
Whoops. Yeah. So we have a special show for you guys today. Spoiler alert. This is the the fifth time we're recording this very intro. We're not even wearing the same clothes. It's not the same day.
I guess we're a studio podcast for this episode.
Yeah. So we the other day we had our first Zoom interview, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was our first time.
A special guest that we recently became friends with, Vince from Krazy Strain.
Yes. Crazy
cool
Strain,
guy.
Crazy Strain, Crazy Strain.
So he's got another podcast, YouTube channel, Facebook, Instagram, and he's a fellow smoker. Got some cool interviews that we'll discuss on our interview and kind of what his channel's about, how he started up, what other things he's got going on besides the podcast world, and
who he's interviewed.
Exactly.
So without further ado, before that, please stick around to the end because there's a giveaway. We forgot to do last 2 episodes ago.
So aside from the costume contest winner, there's a comment winner for the costume contest. And we had asked you guys comment, for your preferred winner of the costume contest, and a random comment will be chosen, and they would be getting an Amazon gift card.
And we'll do that at the end of the show, so please stick around. You don't want to miss out. It could be you. You never know.
Somebody won.
Somebody was definitely going to win, and you could too. Just make sure you're subscribed, you're liking our videos, you're commenting. Next person could be you.
Hit the notification bell in case you win future contests, and you get notified right away and get some cash money.
Ding, ding, bitch.
All right, so we're gonna send it on over to the interview. All right.
So back to what you were talking about, so I guess really just reaching out, step one, and they say no, they say no.
Yeah, man, it was.
And it just happened like that.
But it was crazy too because I didn't follow up. Yeah, because I didn't have any intentions of booking anybody else past that. I was just what would be a cool video? Shoot something with Cheech and Chong, and we got the email back, and his son Paris was just kind of how about with just Tommy? And I was that would still be fucking awesome.
Fuck yeah.
And he was okay. So they were talking about, he said that they had a new game coming out. Have you guys seen the Cheech and Chong's Bud Farm?
Yeah.
So they had that game coming out just before, right on 420. So initially we booked the interview probably 2 or 3 weeks before that.
And how'd you get that?
And
you said it was over email. How did you get that email again? They were at a comedy show?
So no, so I saw that they were going to be in town. this November it was supposed to be for a comedy show out here, and so I was like, well, how can I reach them out? So I saw on their website they had like all of their management listed right at the bottom, and they had their phone numbers, emails.
That's
and I was
smart.
just like, I'm just gonna email all of them. So I shot an email to everybody, and it was cool too, because the only one that didn't look as official was his son's. It was like parishchong@gmail rather than like at whatever the company's name was. So I was like, okay, and he was the one that hit me back up like less than 24 hours later. He's like,
Dude,
let's set something up. He's
that's
like, we got the
epic.
new
Cool.
game coming out. Yeah, he's like, if you guys like can talk about the new game, just kind of, he's like, we'll send you an early link so you guys can play early and stuff. But just kind of like talk about the game, and other than that, feel free to talk about whatever. I was like, hell yeah.
That's so cool, dude. And like I said,
Right,
it was a
dude, I
solid
was
interview, dude. You
stoked.
guys nailed it. You guys really did a good job.
How
Yeah,
long
man,
have
I
you
was
been making
nervous as
merch
hell,
like
too.
for the podcast?
So we initially, so we kind of just started off, so designs and everything like that. I started the company just by myself pretty much.
Okay.
I've been designing like tees and stuff like that just because back in the day when I was like 15, 16, I was always in bands and stuff.
Okay.
And
What
rather
kind of
than
music did you
paying
play?
people
Not to go
design
off
our
track.
merch and stuff like that. Oh, it was like metalcore,
Amazing.
death metal, like
Hell yeah.
super, yeah. You know.
Hell
We
yeah.
do, we do.
Oh,
But yeah, man, we played a lot of like metalcore, like post-hardcore shit when I was younger. And rather than like paying people to design merch for us, I was just like, well, let's just figure out how to like use Photoshop and shit. So I like spent a whole summer in California over at my dad's house and just messing around on the computer. Kind of figured out like the basics of Photoshop and just been playing with it on my own since then.
Is that what you use, Photoshop?
Yep, Photoshop, Illustrator, and then we do like hand-drawn illustrations and stuff too, and then transfer over.
That's cool. I've just started like toying with like designing in general. I own a production company, NJ Audio Visual, and we rent out
Okay.
speakers, lighting. We provide sound operators, lighting engineers, and now we're doing live streams. We like a lot of bands and stuff rent a studio that I'm partnered with, and we just make it happen. Like from anything from corporate to punk bands to like a wedding band that wants to do a video shoot. So I had the
That's
brand.
awesome, man.
I had to brand for that, and then when Kris and I started the podcast, I was like, well, let's just pay somebody to make our logos for us, and we like tapped
Fiverr,
into that
baby.
for a while, and I didn't know what I was doing, and then I downloaded Google Slides to create logos and make them like a PNG file, like a transparent background, and then I don't know, between that. It's really just slides, or to animate them, you can import it into iMovie and add transitions to make them go back and forth, which is kind of cool. So we're just like toying around with free software right now. I own Premiere for videos, but we're a podcast and we're just starting out. So like we're experiencing all avenues,
Yeah,
which is
yeah.
kind of cool.
Yeah, I'll be
That's
honest
kinda
with you.
where we're at as well too, because I mean, we're finally just starting to get like slight production value, like lighting and stuff like that. But for the most part, other than Photoshop and Illustrator, like all the apps we use for like our video editing and stuff like that, like we use like for the most part, mostly just free apps.
Same here. Now, what do you use as like your camera?
So camera right now, I'm just using the camera on my phone. But
iPhone?
we also
Same.
have Android.
Android. Okay.
Galaxy S9.
That's
I
a good
definitely
camera.
need to upgrade though.
Yeah.
It's a decent
But,
camera. It looks pretty
just
good.
right now, yeah, it's pretty decent, especially with the lighting. The lighting definitely helps.
And that's what you're using
Um,
currently? Because it looks good, whatever you're
Yeah,
using now.
currently is what we're using.
We're using, I guess, his webcam, but we have our iPhone as our OBS cam. Because we run through everything through
Okay.
OBS, not Studio or anything like that. Well, yeah,
Right,
Studio, not, you know what I mean. But,
Yeah.
and we just overlay our graphics, and honestly, Instagram's has a lot of editing built into it for like social media and stuff too.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, those stories, man. You can add so much to
Yeah.
the stories now.
It's
They're
mind
fun.
blowing and like super easy, right? Like it's just like there,
Right?
it's there, it's
Yeah,
there.
they're fun.
I'm like, wow, they made my boring ass post look so much better.
Hell yeah.
That's how you get subscribers. You gotta just throw that, the GIF. Subscribe.
Exactly.
So how long has your YouTube channel been
But
on?
that's awesome. But yeah, pretty much YouTube pretty much just started dropping content for that first Chong interview that we did. So I'd say we dropped it end of April.
Nice.
Dude, the gas mask bong video.
Hell yeah.
Dude,
Priceless.
I was so sketched out. So sketched out.
Dude,
Especially because all the areas that we hit are areas over here that have like tons of cops like constantly just going back and forth.
oh no.
So I was like, bro,
Now, how
it's like,
was
we better
it?
get this like first try because I cannot afford to go to jail.
How was it before? Like, obviously, it just became legal, so we're still waiting on a lot.
Yeah, for us it's January
Right, right.
1st.
But how was it
Yeah,
like
they're
pre
saying-
being legal? Were they like relaxed on certain? Was it just by area? Was it more relaxed, or was it like the whole state was harsh on it?
So just because we're a border state, I feel like at least the cops, you could tell like different cities have like stricter cops for sure. But like our area, I would say for the most part, they weren't too worried about it unless you had like large amounts with you.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I'd say an ounce or more is probably when they got
Makes sense.
like a little more concerned. But what's cool now that they just started passing, because officially it's not like legal yet out here until the governor like does his thing and everything.
yeah.
But they said by March, but the county of Maricopa, their police department just said we're not going to be prosecuting from here going forward for anything like within those laws. If it's going to go into effect, why would we waste everybody's time?
Yeah, exactly.
So I was like, that's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
At least they understood like why even try to fight that battle.
Right, exactly. You guys lost.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
officially
we won.
recreational January 1st, 21. And
Hell yeah, that's awesome.
yeah, I didn't really like read too much into it as far as like what they're gonna do, like past
Like-
convictions and shit. Like, I think they're gonna like
Right,
expunge
right.
records and stuff, which they should. The right thing to do.
No, it would only make
Exactly.
sense.
Yeah, and I think that's what they just started doing out here, is like starting the expungement for felonies and stuff for like non-violent and stuff.
Yeah,
Which I thought was fucking awesome, which should have been done years ago.
exactly.
But
It only makes
it's
sense.
a step, man.
Yeah, baby steps. You know, it is what it is. Like, I'll take whatever it is.
So as we're sitting here talking, we're both or all three of us are smoking just different things throughout the conversation. So what's
Yeah,
your
yeah.
what's your preferred smoke? Like, do you like rolling a joint? Do you do pre-rolls? Do you like a bong? Like,
Honestly, I prefer just rolling up a joint. I just, the feel and everything, just breaking it all up and just sitting and chilling for a minute. Like, that's my favorite thing to do throughout the day. But,
Same.
you know, if I don't have it, I'll smoke whatever, pre-rolls, wax. I try to stay away from carts too much just because I feel like they don't do as much
Yeah,
yeah,
for me personally.
it's a
but-
different high in general.
Yeah, exactly. But I'd say altogether, like flower's my favorite for sure.
nice.
Yeah, I would have to say the same. Just it has like distinct tastes and smells, and it
Yeah.
really makes each smoke and experience unique.
Yeah, definitely. Especially now too that people know how the fuck to grow weed.
Yeah,
So it's
And
just
how to
like,
smoke
dude.
weed. It goes both
Yeah,
ways. Like if you
exactly.
smoke the right thing for you, like your body can react very positively. Like there's a
Totally.
reason it's medicinal.
yeah, dude. When I first started smoking
Yeah,
weed, it
exactly.
was like literally brown. It had sticks. You had to take all the fucking seeds out. It's horrible. Yard weed, brick weed.
Yeah,
it was
man.
trash.
Dude, I remember
trash.
like the first time I ever fucking bought weed, it was some Reggie's, just brown, like shriveled up in the bag. Homie,
Yeah.
my homie charged me $40 for 2 grams. I was like,
oh no.
okay, yeah, that's normal.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
seems right.
At one point, it was $40 for
Yeah.
2 grams. You know,
Crazy.
how old are you? Just so, because we don't know.
26.
Nice. I'm 28. Chris is what, 40?
41.
41.
Old man.
He's a grandpa.
Nice.
Fuck
Don't
off.
look
I'm
that
my
old, man.
grandpa. I chalk that up to I've been smoking weed for 25 years, 26 years. So I think that's
He's been
why I
smoking
stay
weed
young.
since we were born, dude. Like,
You win, man.
Yeah.
that's nuts.
I think that's why I stay looking young. Seriously. And you know what? I try.
Despite the glasses, the hoodie, the hat, and like the 2% of his face you could actually see, you think he's a nun. Speaking of
He
nun.
still looks young. I love the shirt though, man. Black crap is dope.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Like that's like half my wardrobe is then.
Dude, I tried to start up before I actually started up Krazy Strain. I had another company that was, excuse me, it was a black band apparel.
Okay.
It was so similar to like black craft cult type stuff, but
That's cool.
yeah, I sold a couple things.
Dude,
so I was like,
you-
whatever. But then I was just like,
So you like you were talking before, like your Photoshop is your thing, and how you create your graphics. Do you have like how do you print your shirts? Do you have like a company that does it for you online, or do you do self prints, or like what's your quantity that you push?
so right now we're doing, we have a third party company that fulfills everything for us. So essentially we'll go ahead, build up the products and everything.
So
build
like
up,
this
how
design
we
for
want
a
the
hat,
designs.
this design for a T-shirt, like women's
Right,
cut,
exactly. And
different-
then we'll go ahead and get some, we'll get like a couple test prints shipped over to us first, just to test them out, make sure quality and everything like that's good. And then once we get everything squared away, we'll go ahead and add them to the site. And then pretty much from there, once the order gets shipped, once the order gets placed, gets sent over to that company, they fulfill the order with our branding and everything like that, and then ship it straight out. And then they just cut us on whatever part of the profit we want.
And then
like,
once
for
you
the
have
product.
that, you have that, right? Like
What
if
was
you
that?
want, like once you have that, like for a hoodie, say you put in an order with hoodies, and once you create that design, you can go back at any time and just order those hoodies.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's cool.
Yeah, it's awesome. And then I know we're looking at some point in the future, once we're able to get a little more money saved up, we're trying to get a warehouse set up. That way we can go ahead and just stock up and fulfill ourselves a little bit cheaper, cut out the middleman.
Nice.
That way we have a little more hands-on with everything too. That way there's no like mess ups with shirt orders or anything like that as much.
Cool,
I really
cool.
like that you're like apparel based, and you have a brand, because you have to create a brand to be something, and whether it's
Exactly.
pushing out apparel or creating videos, you still have like a niche, and they kind of work with each other.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing to have on your side.
Right, and I feel like mainly too the best thing that helped me with that was, like I was saying, just back in the day, figuring out how to do shit for myself. Like when I was like when we had our band, because we did everything ourselves, ticket sales. 'Cause
I
they
was
were
gonna say,
accepting
yeah,
the
ticket
people that we
sales.
booked with. Yeah, they were like, you minimum 50 tickets, otherwise you're not performing.
Yep.
So we were like,
At like
oh.
VFWs or
out.
like
Hell yeah.
stages
Shirt
around you.
cheers.
Yeah, man.
I remember
those.
those days.
There was this company called
Yeah, it's
Jersey
crazy,
Shows.
though.
Jersey Shows was like the booking company, and a lot of local bands would sign to, not even just sign to them, but sell tickets to play at like the Fire Hall or the VFW, or bigger
right.
stages for us like the Pony or Starland Ballroom.
Dude, I remember
Um,
making flyers, like literally cutting shit out of magazines and like putting our band name, and like just like pictures of fire, like a car on fire, and Photoshop,
Right.
like photocopying it 1,000 times. Like,
One time we put our tickets through the wash by accident. Of course, it was like, I don't know what you play, but it was our drummer. And rather than going to the agency and saying, hey, this is what happened, we just went to like Staples and bought the same type of paper and printed them ourselves and roughed them up a little bit, like crinkled them up. We sold them, not a damn thing was said.
that's fun. That's fun.
Man, I remember there was one show we played out here. I think it was because the company that we booked with, it was KNZ Entertainment,
Okay.
and they booked like all the like metal post-hardcore shows down here, and they usually booked like the bigger like bands in the scene. And so we would book with them, and we were playing with a band called Jamie's Elsewhere.
That's a cool name.
For some reason, I thought it was a fucking great idea to rip my pants off during the set. And so I ripped them off and I threw my jeans into the crowd. And there's just like it was like it was called the Underground. So the top was the Nile Theater, and then the underground was literally just the basement of the
That
Nile
basement
Theater.
shows,
They
of
had like
course.
a small stage set up there.
Fuck yeah.
I just threw them out there, and then we finished our set, and then I realized I can't find my fucking pants. I don't see anybody with them out there. Like, they're not on the floor. And I'm just like, dude. And the guys that were putting on the show ran up to me and they were like, what the fuck are you doing? I was like, I was just having fun, man. Everybody else seemed to enjoy it. I was getting into it. They're like, you're 15. Like, you cannot just be walking around here in your boxers, dude.
That's amazing.
And I was like, I didn't think about that because I'm 15, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to throw that card in there.
They
Way
were
to bring it there.
They got mad because they had to pay us out early and everything before, like, they collected all the tickets from everybody else that was coming in for the headliners.
Oh, shit.
They were so mad. But they booked us again because we sold all the tickets, so I was like,
Fuck yeah.
Shock value.
Yeah, exactly. People want to see you.
Oh, yeah,
with
dude.
no pants on. You should make that your thing just until you get arrested at the VFW at 16.
I don't think I can do that anymore. I think it's a crime now.
Dude, when I was in a
Like, for
band,
sure.
I had to bring like 6 microphones because I would bash microphones over my forehead just because they loved it, dude. they
Dude,
went
people
nuts.
get fucking crazy. Like,
Yeah.
you do some crazy shit, the crowd just feeds into it.
Oh,
They're
yeah,
like,
dude.
"Yes."
As soon as a little bit of blood came, they were like, yeah. It was awesome. It was awesome.
I could
Sound
say
guy
this
hated
because-
me.
because they always do. I hate everybody. I could say this because I did plead guilty to it and I paid charges on it. But when I was underage, I went to I'm just gonna say a local taco place for an open mic night. Every Wednesday they had an open mic and we would just do our set acoustic and have a beer. We were underage for New Jersey. And one day we went on a Monday. Bartender knows us, doesn't check our IDs. State troopers come, check everybody's IDs. Me and 10 of my friends got arrested at the Surf Taco just for playing an open mic night. Oh, I just said the
As
name
he
of
said,
it.
I'm not going to drop names.
Yeah, fucking boom. Fuck you, Surf
Don't
Taco.
rob a bank with this guy.
Yeah, one day I'll make a podcast about it and it'll just like slip through. But yeah, so good times. All for the love of music.
Man, did some crazy shit back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
Can't talk about a lot of it, but you know.
Yeah, smart man.
Exactly.
So what about you
Kris
guys?
is
What
fucking
kinda
dying
got
over
you
here.
guys into the podcasting game?
So we met like 5 years ago, 6 years ago. I had just moved to New Jersey, to this area of New Jersey. And I live 2 blocks away from Bar A.
Yeah, bar A.
Yeah, it's
I don't know why we're
literally it's
being
really
so weird
called
about everything.
it's really called Bar A, and I don't care, whatever. And like I always walk by, and it's like at the time it was always like a really hopping place. So I'm like, but it's not my
Right.
scene. It's not my scene. And then as a joke, I just was like, I'm gonna go apply there, and they gave me a job as a bouncer, which I was like, whatever, I can stand out here. Easy.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm not the only person, but like one of the only people that is clearly tattooed. And then this guy comes along, and I'm like, oh, who the fuck is this asshole?
He was the only one with,
I was,
with
like,
his full
grilling him.
throat panel
Yeah,
until I
had my
show up.
throat. And I'm like, who the fuck does this guy think he is? And immediately I was tasked with putting up a cabana and a fan with this guy. And we take the directions out of the box, throw them, and we're like, we got this.
It's a fucking ceiling
Way to
fan.
do it.
Half hour into it, we're like, fuck.
It was really 10 minutes into it.
It was probably 10 minutes.
We noticed we were kind of fucked. And I was like, dude, you want to just like go over to that warehouse that you tell me about and we'll smoke a couple joints?
I lit up.
We'll get back to this. He's like, yeah, let's go.
Came back, figured it
Best
out.
friends
put the
ever
whole-
since, dude.
Yeah. And then about a couple years later, he was like, oh, let's make a podcast. And we started out as Garbage
even-
Car Productions.
Yeah, Garbage Car Productions. Because my car was
Okay.
trashed, dude.
And we would just sit and make videos in his, like, trashed Hyundai.
yeah, but it was.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, that was on like 2016.
Yeah. And that, we didn't, like, do anything with it.
We did absolutely nothing. We made one video and did
And a
nothing with it.
badass, like, intro.
Yeah, it was so horrible, dude. We might actually post that one day. Just throw
We're
it on
gonna dig
the
it up
channel.
and just be like, here.
Oh yeah, you should do it for sure.
But, you know, I guess like in March, when we all got shut down, I said, fuck it, dude. I ordered the mixer and the microphones and everything. And it all started coming just like piece by piece because everything was slowed down. And I was like, dude, I have everything. Like,
He's like, I'm going to do this with or without you.
yeah,
You want to be involved.
I want this to be my job. Like, seriously, like, if this takes off, I'll be so happy and like so proud.
And I think that
But you guys are
we're
doing
both.
a fucking awesome job, man.
Dude,
Thank
you so much.
Of course.
I like your apparel, and I want to support your apparel. I want to link up with my my business account with you, and I don't know if you can make apparel for us. You know, sell us some stuff. We'll buy in bulk,
Oh yeah, man. I would love to.
and we'll post.
Dude.
You have links to where to buy all of your merch.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how I got the
Yeah,
shirts.
so
I
on,
bought them off of his
On
website.
our if you go on our Instagram or Facebook, it's all linked on there as well. You can just go to crazystrain.com, crazy with a K.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm going to be getting back on there because I want one of those hoodies. They're dope. And
We
it's
just-
cold as fuck here.
We just wanted that
Oh,
for
yeah,
the
man.
plug. That's the plug edit. You know, now
Yeah,
people
yeah,
know
yeah.
where to go for it.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, man.
Gotta
Yeah.
represent.
Dude, it's so nice too. They're nice and soft on the inside.
Perfect.
Got the sleeve print.
Oh, that's sick.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
You know, I don't see I don't see a lot of sleeve prints in New Jersey, and seeing that, I need to be the guy with the sleeve print. That's
ju-
the only reason.
It just goes to show you, like,
man.
how, like, not like, I guess, it's not really fashion, but it is how it changes from, like, East Coast to West Coast. Like, everything here is, like, kind of basic.
right.
Like, it's, like, really basic, but everything, like, out there is just has a little pizzazz. You know what I mean? Like,
just enough where it's like
right.
it's cool. Yeah.
yeah. It's just got a
like
different
that.
flavor.
I feel you.
It's pretty dope.
Seeing that's how I feel like that's how we feel like about people on the East Coast too. It's like, oh, like it's just a different style, and we're like a little more drawn to it.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
I've never been to Arizona. I had a couple friends from Arizona, like BMX guys. Do you guys BMX a lot over there?
I never really was a BMX kid. I had a lot of friends that were like super heavy into like BMX riding and stuff, but I mainly was just a skateboarder.
I skated
Just mob
also.
around town on the skateboard.
Yeah, hit a rock, go flying. Like, but the town that I skated.
Right. Tear my arms up.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
dude,
it was
oh.
horrible. Every once in a while, I just get that one rock that wants to just lock the wheel up.
I hit that
Always.
rock all the time.
There was this me and my friend when we were growing up, each of us had longboards, and the street that I lived on, it was like from where my house was, like you could go straight down, and it was like a full incline all the way to the bottom, and then it stopped because there was like a reservoir at the bottom.
Oh
And so we
shit!
would just luge down the street, fucking laying on the longboards,
Oh,
trying to dodge,
man.
but you would hit that one big rock that somebody threw into the road or like something and just go flying.
Oh, luge
no,
style,
that's
like luge.
rough.
Yeah, that's fucked
Yeah,
up.
like luge style for sure.
Yeah, dude, the crazy shit we did when we were younger. You'd never catch me doing anything like that again.
Oh hell no.
Maybe like 5,000 subscribers, I'll do something crazy like that.
Oh yeah. Do it.
For sure.
5,000.
5,000. I'll do something crazy. I'll do a
He
crazy
has high
stunt.
hopes, this guy. Yeah, we'll get there.
We'll
We'll all
collab.
get there. Yeah, absolutely. I think it's up to us to like reach out to the people that do similar podcasts and marketing and everything, and say what's up and see what they're up to. We're just your.
Awesome talking to fellow weed enthusiasts.
Yeah,
you know?
dude.
Absolutely.
We appreciate it so much. Thank you so very much for coming on the show, man. Like, dude,
Of course. Thank you guys for having me, man.
dude, we will definitely do this again very soon. I'd like to maybe, like, I was telling him, we should try to get like 10 of us on one of these and just do like a virtual smoke session like they did.
Hell yeah.
I don't know if you saw in 420 when Tommy Chong did the smoke sesh and there was like 20 of them.
Yeah.
Dude, we got to
Yeah,
recreate
that was
it.
dope.
We got to recreate it
Let's-
with,
Hell yeah,
with
man.
just YouTube
Let's
creators,
fucking
man.
do it.
let's create our own Avengers in a way and just like get a team of, you know, local smokers in different states and just
Super
all
stoners.
smoke. Yeah, super stoners. That's a good one.
Yeah, hell yeah. But definitely everyone just
Oh, yeah,
check
man.
out Krazy Strain on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe. They are on Instagram and Facebook. And it's Krazy with a K.
Yep.
Dude,
Thank you guys
Vinny,
again
thank
for
you so
having me.
much.
Take care. Do you see that?
I see that.
Dude, do you know what that is?
I think that's a Chelsea Brown that won $50.
Chelsea Brown is the winner.
Chelsea Brown won. Chelsea Brown.
Thanks for commenting. You voted for Chelsea. Chelsea won.
Yeah, that's weird. That's really weird.
Good choice.
Hey,
Totally by random.
yeah, that was the randomizer. Seriously. I mean,
Amazon gift card is on your way.
on your way. We will DM you, or please DM us. Feel free. Hit us on Instagram or even comment on this video. But guys, you never know. You could be the next winner. We do this often.
And the next time, we're giving away the Two Clouded Minds Show socks.
Oh shit! Merch alert! Merch
Like
alert!
knee socks, knee highs.
I want a pair of those.
That'd be cool, right?
Yeah, dude, I want to do like sweatpants, hoodies. We'll get into that future episode. But guys, thank you for sticking around, watching. Please comment, like, subscribe.
Hit the notification bell.
Yeah, definitely tap that bell.
Get notified when we go live or when we post new videos.
Please. Thank you so much. Stay cloud.